Hello guys, it's Ben from Next Gen Base. I'm here with Jonny.
Hi.
And I'm here with Andy.
Hello!
And we are playing some Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
We are indeed. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is a spin-off of Borderlands, the Borderlands game. And we're playing some split-screen co-op.
As you can see.
It's basically Borderlands Dungeons and Dragons.
I have issue with this.
You have issue with this?
Because you told me it was Borderlands Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
And I was thinking of a turn-based strategy thing.
Right.
Whereas it's just another FPS.
It is just another
It's
FPS.
just
the
Borderlands.
So the idea of the story is we are in a world that is in the Borderlands world. Tiny Tina and her crew have crashed their ship, and while they are waiting for repairs, they are playing a game of Bunkers and Badasses, which is the Borderlands version of...
Tetris.
No, not Tetris.
Okay.
Yes, let's go through here.
Sorry, I'm just having a look at my gear. Oh, have you done the... Oh, okay, so you're taking me away before I can check the loop.
Oh, well.
Okay, that's fine. So they're
Tensions appeared in the team.
so they're waiting for repairs, and they're playing a game of Bunkers and Badasses in their ship, and this is Bunkers and Badasses. So basically, it's yeah.
Okay, so you get like little...
So yeah, Tiny Tina and her crew do a little commentary as you go, and we are a little bit of a way into the game. So
Cheats?
they are Cheetos, yes, yeah.
No, I don't want to do that because it says it's very hard.
Overworld, cheesy pickup, attack of the snack. So
but it says it's normal for you.
Does it? Well, yeah, but you're a level 1 character, so I've been playing this for quite a few. Oh, you're on upper level, have you? Yeah. I've been playing this for quite a few hours, and I have so very hard. So that's obviously over leveled for you. So let's go find something that's not over leveled. Although one of the things I have noticed is that when you were fighting enemies just then, your enemies were a lower level than my enemies. So
who's Borpo?
Borpo has been involuntarily decoupled from his blueprints.
Okay. Let's accept that. I'm just going to accept everything.
Okay,
How have you found it, Andy?
How have I found it? It's not very good trying to talk while there's people talking at us, is there?
Well, no. For a second there, I just thought you were going to say it's not very good.
I mean, I've really enjoyed it, actually. It's quite cathartic, having played Elden Ring for about 40 hours now. Jumping onto this, it's a little bit like watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail after tackling like a mammoth session of Game of Thrones or something.
Would you say
like
it was
that.
like going from watching The Passion of the Christ
to watching
Life
the Holy
of Brian?
Grail? To
Life of Brian.
Life of
both
Brian.
about Jesus,
I guess,
right?
yeah. It's
So-
sort of like you know.
Is that a better analogy?
A better analogy is
thank you.
possibly
It's almost like
that.
it's one that we've thought about
Yeah.
It's almost like we recorded this video before.
And then we realised that the audio didn't work, so we had to re-record it. Little bit of behind the scenes.
Indeed. Yeah, no,
So,
I have enjoyed Borderlands for the...
would you please stop hitting me?
The gameplay
cultist?
stuff. You know, I quite like the whole run around shooty-looty thing.
Yeah.
And one of the main things is that it definitely seems less involved than, say, for example, a Destiny.
Yes, it's kind of... It's almost like gaming fast food Borderlands, isn't it? You know, you can whack it. I mean, I picked up the Borderlands collection on my Switch, and it's almost the perfect game to have on your Switch because it's like little bite-sized sessions where you can just run around, do some shooting, do some looting, and then go away and do something else.
I think that's my issue with Borderlands, is your strength is my weakness with it, because
Right.
I just find it very shallow and soulless.
Oh, it's quite shallow.
It's not
as far
involving
as,
to
no.
me.
I mean, you play. If you don't enjoy the story, you're not going to enjoy the game.
Do they have stories?
Yeah, they do have stories.
I don't think
but
the one
it's
I played
not.
had a story.
You played the first one, didn't you?
Yeah.
So it's kind of the. Oh, hello.
Tell you what, though, I did play through like the first 5 or 6 hours of... Oh, no, probably 3 or 4 hours of Borderlands 3 multiple times.
Oh, what, for a video?
For the performance analysis video.
Did you enjoy Borderlands 3?
It was Right.
So I think this is running the Borderlands 3 engine, which is interesting because we talked about performance, didn't we? And you've commented that it's a little on the framey side.
This is fine.
Yeah, this kind of
feels really
smaller
good.
arena. But when we were in a bigger city...
I think what you said is that it's running like with an uncapped frame rate.
So we're running this in resolution mode.
Yes.
With an uncapped frame rate, which if you're playing single player, not split screen, I'm finding it's hitting sort of around about 60 most of the time ish. There's definite frame drops.
Yeah.
But we can, and we did this earlier, and we'll do it again, very briefly go
I'm
to
going to make sure that you
performance mode.
I mean, it just looks quite fuzzy.
It looks horrible, doesn't it? I don't quite know why they think this is why they thought this was an acceptable sort of performance mode. It's a little bit.
I suppose it's probably that.
Ass.
It's that sort of like middle ground, isn't it?
Yeah,
Between
I guess
looking absolute garbage and
Yeah.
the steady frame rate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's fine. It's just going from the resolution mode to this was a bit of a
So I'm tending to play it in resolution mode more when I'm playing it in. What have we got? Oh, so you got some stuff there that you can get. I don't know what you've got in the case because we're playing. So we're playing like the asynchronous loot, which means you get your own loot. Oh no, you get. Oh yeah, so you've taken that loot, but it's there for me. But I'm not using crossbows.
I thought it was still in the.
For me it is, but for you it's not.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I mean. Like, I thought.
Yeah. I'm saying.
Asynchronous, Ben.
Yes,
asynchronous.
Yeah. So obviously I'm playing a higher level character than you, so I've got access to more stuff like
Have we just
a nice
restarted
little
it?
spell. No, I think this is probably a multi-step encounter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a few of them like that where there's like multi-step encounters. So I've got a little ability where I can chuck my hammer on the floor, or my axe, I think it is. No, it's a hammer. That's it. I've also got a spell that I can charge up and send flying against enemies. So there's a lot of fun stuff in this, which is kind of like playing with like sort of melee attacks where you get some actual meaty weapons.
Yeah.
And the combat is really good fun. The story's silly as balls.
It's like I say, I think that was the key factor that drew me into what I have played of Borderlands.
Yeah.
Is that it's very like the combat is on point. Feels very solid to play, like very chunky.
Yeah.
You get obviously the millions and millions of weapons, but this genuinely just feels like another Borderlands, and it's not
it really is.
necessarily a bad thing.
No.
I don't say that as in a disparaging way. It's just kind of
Johnny disagrees.
I don't have much issue with the gameplay. Like you say, the guns, they sound chunky, and I like a chunky gun. But it's just the whole kind of wackiness and attitude of it. I just find it a bit wearing. It's like, there's a place called Buttsville. I'm like, no.
Okay, so we got the
We're all
blueprints.
grown-ups, guys. Come on.
So we got the blueprints for that guy.
yeah.
So we can now warp out and go and have a chat with him. So it's all about. So the idea is, in the game that we are playing. What?
Can I not use the portal? Can you not use it either?
No,
Is it because we've still got some loot to pick up?
I don't think so.
Have you not been wacky enough?
Oh, there we go. Okay, so the idea is in the game that we're playing. Hello, there's a person here. We have.
Andy, I think your little character, is in a local band that I know.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a look about him.
Okay. With his little metal beard.
Little metal beard.
Yeah, little metal beard. Looks like a bassist, doesn't he?
Shaved head, big beard.
Kind of looks like the singer with Baroness.
It looks
if you're
like
aware of
about
Baroness.
1,000 musicians
Yes.
I can think of.
But so we're playing this game where we're trying to save the world from the evil Dragon Lord, voiced by comedian Will Arnett in the game. Yeah,
Best Batman.
the best Batman. Yeah,
I'm not even joking.
You're not even jokering.
Get out.
Rainbow Road.
Yeah, so
Copyright.
we're trying to sort of defeat him. Okay, so we've crossed over to the other side of the.
I haven't. Wait for me.
Hello. And we've got a few sort of like main quest lines to follow. We've got some side quests and stuff like that. But I like this little overworld that they've done.
This is quite
This is little
cute,
fun.
actually. I do
Little
like
fun little overworld. You're liking your random encounters, aren't you? You can cancel a random encounter if you smack it with your melee.
Or if they say a bad word.
But yeah, so I mean, it's silly. It's a silly game. The queen in this is called Queen Butt Stallion, and she is a crystal horse.
Now, you see, the thing is, I like silly.
Silly versus wacky is the
Yes.
thing. Wacky
So-
is very forced.
So
Yes.
the whole concept of it is Tiny Tina is like a 13-year-old girl, and it's that level of humour that's being pitched at you.
Right.
It's
That
like
says a lot about
as
my
if a
sense of
13-year-old was DMing a Dungeons and Dragons game. So it's that kind of silliness that you get, and I like it. Oh, can I recall my hammer?
So yeah, I mean, it seems all right. It seems, I think I will potentially pick this up at some point.
I think
but
it's worth it for a laugh.
yeah, I
It's-
mean, as somebody that doesn't necessarily have a whole lot invested in the Borderlands franchise,
Yeah.
I do have them, but I just have yet to play them.
I think they're those games that I'll stick on when I've got like nothing else to play. I'll put a bit of Borderlands on and just be silly
Yeah.
and enjoy just running around and shooting and looting.
I mean, the other thing as well is this
Would you please stop shooting at me, skeleton?
It's full crossplay,
Skelly
isn't
man.
it, as well.
Sorry?
It's full crossplay, isn't
It is crossplay, yes. Now, one of the interesting things is, and you'll see this in the review video that is going up soon, hopefully, if it's not already up by the time we put this up. When I first played this, the performance was all over the shop. I was getting real bad performance drops, like missing frames all over the shop. And the reason for that is it was the day of launch, and crossplay was not having a very good time of it. I'm about to die. And basically, whenever the crossplay servers dropped out, the game would just have an absolute fit and would lose frames all over the shop, and it wasn't fun. But it seems to have been fine since then. So I can only put it down to... I died, and then I didn't die. Oh no, I am dead. I need healing. I need healature.
How do I do that?
There you go. Revive.
There you go.
There you go. So I think it was just down to that sort of first day blues.
Yeah. I mean, it's fairly obvious because you've obviously got the PlayStation logo next to your name.
Yes,
So that's
That's
a very
me.
obvious sign of like,
That's
oh
me.
yes, this is
and that's you.
indeed.
Yes. So yeah, I like it. I think it's quite good fun. I'm not sure it's going to set the world alight, but if you like Borderlands, it's more Borderlands, but it's got swords.
Borderlands.
Swordlands.
You may call it.
You may call it Swordlands. What do you think, Jonathan? You going to pick it up?
I'm not happy with Borderlands,
Okay.
to
Why
be
not?
honest.
It's a good pun,
I
that.
don't think we're going with Borderlands.
Okay. Well, what we can go with though is a good like,
Yeah.
a good share,
Yeah.
a good comment, and a good subscribe.
Yeah.
If you've enjoyed this content that you have watched here.
I will
Today.
say one good thing. I
What?
do like that it's got split screen because not a lot of games
Yes.
have split screen.
No, not a lot of games do
nowadays.
split screen. Yes.
So I appreciate that.
Yes, it is good. It is good that it has split screen. Ring the bell to be updated for our new videos. Ring the bell, Jonathan.
Ding-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling, baby.
But yeah, I think this is all right.
It's fine, isn't it? It's like it's gaming fast food.
Yes.
Sometimes you want a 3-course meal.
It's
Sometimes
bad
you
for
just
you.
want a KFC.
That's what you're saying. It's bad for you, and it's greasy.
We're going to
It's
stop this
satisfying.
discussion
Yes.
before it gets ugly.
Yes.
Bye.
But thanks for watching. Bye.
Aye.